In August, Madrid empties, the coast fills up, businesses put signs on their doors, and getting anything done becomes an exercise in patience. But Spain doesn't exactly shut down, it moves. Here is what actually happens, what can go wrong, and how to survive August like a local. Section number 6 is my favorite and may surprise you. Number 7 is providing a lot of useful tips, so stay with me to the end of this video. Hi everyone, my name is Dunya. This is Dunya in Spain, and you are at the right place if you want to know more about Spain just for curiosity or as a potential tourist or for moving here, or you just made a step. Welcome to Spain. I've been living in Spain for over 3.5 years. I lived in several different places in Spain, and I traveled to many more places in many different regions of Spain. And here I am sharing things that I learned about Spain, what surprised me, all the wonderful things about Spain, and some other things to be aware of before making any major decisions. If this all sounds interesting or relevant to you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and stay updated because I am preparing many more formats and contents very soon. Let's dig in. Number 1. Spain doesn't shut down, it relocates. August is traditionally the main holiday month. Many residents of Madrid and other inland cities leave for coastal destinations, family villages, second home, their home regions, or trips abroad. Meanwhile, coastal Spain and the islands and famous tourist destinations may be at their busiest. August remains the peak month for travel among Spanish residents rather than a month in which the entire country becomes inactive. Number 2, what actually closes? Not everything closes, especially not in central tourist areas. Some examples: independent restaurants and neighborhood bars, small shops and family businesses, local bakeries, repair shops, academies like language academy, driving school, and clinics like dentists or physiotherapists. Some gyms, sports centers, or cultural facilities. Businesses are operating with reduced staff or shorter hours. Madrid's tourist centers, of course, they remain active. The same applies for very touristic inland cities and towns. Restaurant chains, museums, supermarkets, transportation, hotels, and tourist-related businesses generally continue operating. The rule of thumb is the more residential and local your neighborhood is, the more noticeable the August disappearance can be. This is not necessarily for the entire August. Some businesses may just close for general business holidays for 1 week, 2 weeks. Sometimes it can be entire month. Number 3, does Spanish bureaucracy stop? Public administrations do not officially close for August. Electronic applications can still be submitted, but their evaluation will probably be delayed. Many offices continue operating, often with fewer staff, which is known as a skeleton staff or servicios mínimos. Appointments may be scarcer, or it may become virtually impossible to get them. Businesses related to administration, like lawyers, relocation professionals, landlords, and other people involved in this process, may as well be away for a couple of weeks. The chain of communication can therefore be much slower, and in general, administrative processes are probably going to be delayed, even though the administrative offices in Spain are operating. What I meant, August is not automatically excluded from all administrative deadlines. Legally, weekends and official holidays, such as 15th of August, are non-working days for many administrative calculations, but August itself is not universally one long non-working period or entire month off. Due to all of this, my practical advice is that if you need a visa, a TIA appointment, university document, rental paperwork, or another time-sensitive service, do as much as possible before the end or late July and check every deadline individually. Don't wait for August because then many things can get delayed and probably wait for September. Number 4, the other problem, the heat. August in general changes the rhythm of daily life. The streets are more quiet during the afternoon, late dinners and evening social lives. Most things don't start before 9:30, 10 p.m. Closed shutters and air conditioned interiors, so people are trying to escape from the heat any way they can and they know. Outdoor activities shifting to mornings and evenings. If traveling or moving to Spain right now, it's really important that you check whether your accommodation actually has air conditioning. Recent Augusts have been exceptionally hot. August 2025 was classified as extremely warm nationally, with Spain's average temperatures going around several degrees Celsius above the usual expected norms. Number 5, empty Madrid but packed holiday Spain. There are basically two contrasts. On one side, there is Madrid and inland cities, and the other side, a coast and islands. Madrid streets and inland cities can become more quiet, especially the residential areas. Local businesses may be closed for a while, less traffic, easier movement around the city, and fewer local services available. On the other hand, coast and islands become very crowded. Restaurants are fully booked. There is a heavy holiday traffic, high prices, and limited accommodation, and tourist businesses are at their full capacity. Please note, August can be one of the worst times for a spontaneous, affordable coastal holiday. But there is some potential to experience a pleasant time in a quiet Madrid, of course, provided that you can handle the heat. There is a good reason why most people are avoiding coming in summer is because it's really hot. But if you can go past that, the Madrid is way more quiet, while the coast is really expensive and crowded, and it's not so easy to spontaneously plan a couple of days at the coast. Number 6, is Madrid actually boring in August? This is probably a misconception. Madrid is quieter, but it's not dead. There are museums and major attractions that still work at full capacity. There are rooftops, pools, cinemas, also many summer cinemas in the open air, and evening activities. There are a lot of summer cultural programs. The traditional August fiestas like San Cayetano, San Lorenzo, La Paloma, day trips to cooler areas is also something very practical. And there is a less traffic, of course, and a different atmosphere. But as you can see, there are many things that can be done. August is not my favorite month for normal everyday life in Madrid. And I generally don't recommend it to people for visiting Madrid. But it can be a fascinating month if you stop expecting Madrid to behave normally. I also have a video about avoiding Madrid heat, so I will put it in the description, so check it out. Number 7, how to survive August in Spain. This is a checklist with many useful tips how to survive one of the hottest months in Spain when many things work very differently. Check opening hours before leaving home. Call restaurants instead of trusting Google hours completely because they might not be updated. Book coastal travel and accommodation well in advance. Complete urgent paperwork before August whenever possible. Confirm whether your accommodation has proper air conditioning. Plan sightseeing early in the morning or late in the afternoon or evening. Small exception, if you would like to visit one of the Madrid museums, and there are many very nice ones, you can do that, and maybe it's the best time to do that at midday. Keep water, sunglasses, sun cream, and the fun with you. Expect slower responses and count with that. Look for local fiestas and summer events because there are several very nice ones. If staying in Madrid, enjoy the quieter streets instead of fighting the slower rhythm. To conclude, Spain doesn't really shut down in August. The big cities slow down, the coast fills up, and the entire rhythm of the country changes. Once you understand that, August becomes much easier and maybe even enjoyable, especially if you're not too sensitive to the heat. Have you experienced August in Spain? Did your city feel completely empty, or was it more crowded than ever? Tell me where you were in the comments, and subscribe for more honest tips about traveling to and living in Spain. And don't forget to check out my other social networks. They are in the description. And keep in mind that I organize customized trips for regular tourist visits or for purposes of moving to Spain. If you are interested in some of these offers and programs, get in contact with me. I am giving special discounts in the following couple of months. More information is in the description. Thank you and see you next week. Bye.